There was a video that I posted a while ago. Oh, side note, I have a YouTube channel where I talk about the same things that I talk about on here. And sometimes I post stuff on there that I do not post on here. So go subscribe to me on YouTube, same name. Anyway, there was a video that I posted on there and here, and I'm going to post this video to my YouTube channel. So hi YouTube people. But I posted a video where I was in a situationship with this guy who wanted to be a DJ. He was emotionally unavailable, so I came up with this bright idea to offer to be his manager, to make him like me and to spend more time with him, which, side note, a lot of women do things similar to that. They will be a part of their husband or boyfriend's hobbies because that's the only way that they can spend time with that person. But anyway, back to my point. So I said in the video that the only time this man seemed interested in me was when we were intimate. And someone made a comment. They ignored everything else I said in the video. And they made a comment and they said, this is why you don't become intimate with somebody that you're not married to. And I laughed. I don't go back and forth with people I just block them at this point. And if it's something that we can learn from, I'll make a video about it. But it's so unfortunate that there are still women, I used to be one of them, who think that if you check all the boxes and if you do everything right, you will not be abused, used, cheated on, or at the very least exploited for your labor and what you can do for your man. Back when I was married to my abusive ex-husband, I checked all the boxes. I cooked, I cleaned, I took care of the kids, I did everything to help him in his career and hobbies. I kept up my looks. I even had an eating disorder so I could stay small, so we would stop making fun of my weight. I was smaller than I was now, and he still made fun of my weight, so it didn't matter, and he still treated me like shit. Also, my ex-husband was my first, and I still got treated like shit. And he also cheated on me. Now, I didn't get any diseases, thankfully. Clean bill of health, thank the universe or whoever. Thankful for that. But I also want to say this to women to sort of make you guys wake up and make it click in your head. All you good girls, all you good women out there who think you're playing by the rules so it's keeping you safe. I remember I worked in a makeup store in 2014, and I don't even know how the conversation got started, but I was talking to, I don't remember if they were a gynecologist or a nurse who works in a gynecologist. I can't remember. But she told me that she delivers the most diagnoses for STDs, not to single women who have sex before marriage, but to married women. And if you think like the woman who made the comment on my post, you're going to scratch your head and be confused. But think about this for a second. You're married. You trust your husband, right? So you don't use protection. And then when they go out and cheat on you and they bring back whatever they've been given, you don't think to use protection because that's your partner that you think you can trust. And now you think you have an infection, or you're just going in for your routine checkup, and now you're getting told that you have a disease. If you're lucky, it's curable. And if you're not lucky, I know how we started the conversation. If you're not lucky, you'll be like the coworker I had at the time who had a friend who died when she contracted HIV that turned into AIDS, and she was a married woman. Now let's discuss the other part of this equation. Let's say you're not getting abused, okay? Let's say you're not getting cheated on. At the very least, you're getting exploited for your free labor. Think of all the women who have given up their careers, put their lives on pause, turned down their dreams, put everything on hold, while their man got to keep going and advancing in his career and pursuing his dreams. And we all love it, right? We all love it. We all love it. And some of you might, and that's totally fine. This video ain't for you if you genuinely love it. But That's kind of what we've been programmed to do. And even in religion, a lot of people believe that the Bible tells them that women were created simply to help men. We're just their helpers. Your purpose in life is to help them. And even if you don't believe in religion, it's still so heavily interwoven into the fabric of society that even if you're not religious, there are women who still believe that, whether they think it's religious or not. So you're being exploited for your free labor. You are the child care so that man can work. You are the household manager so he can get to his appointments on time, and his dry cleaning can get picked up on time, and his doctor's appointments can be made. You are the cook so he can have a meal ready for him when he walks through the door, so he can have breakfast waiting for him when he leaves the house, so that his lunches can be packed. So if you somehow think that by doing something or not doing something, it marks you safe from the adverse effects of patriarchy, I think you're fucking delusional. And here's the saddest part. The women who say things like that, and I'm speaking from past experience, the women who say judgmental shit like that are not happy, and they're the ones getting taken advantage of the most. But they can't wrap their head around the fact that they're doing everything right and it's not paying off. And it's not fair that you get to be happy and you're not playing by the rules. That's illegal. We are all victims of patriarchy, right? We're all victims of internalized misogyny. So that's another reason why I didn't go back and forth with that woman, all of us. I heard somebody, they made a video a couple days ago where they said that they've never been a victim of patriarchy and they've never bought into patriarchy. Bull fucking shit. In some way or another, it's affected us, whether we did it knowingly or whether we did it unknowingly, and we were just going with the flow of whatever tradition that's been ingrained within us. So the moment that you fix your mouth to say, well, I'm doing this, and this, or I'm not doing this, so I'm not getting taken advantage of, or if you just do this, this won't happen, I'm going to need you to step back into reality for a quick second, because you're delusional. Absolutely delusional. Patriarchy affects all of us. We've all been a victim of it. And in some way, shape, or form, we have all partaken in internalized misogyny. All we can do is, once our eyes are open to certain things, we can do better and try to make change. But judging other women and putting them down because their choices aren't your choices and you think their choices are better and you think your choices make you, more angelic and more moral and safe, that's delusional.